What is up, you guys? Digitalnex, and we're doing a Darman video. And spoiler alert, dumb is probably in the title.
You should totally enter in the state competition coming up.
It's whatever.
Don't let Stacy get to you.
Yeah, she's just jealous that since you trained.
Yeah? She just said this? 2 glasses of milk, please. 2 glasses of milk. I'm just... Digital! He's just a kid! That is no excuse to not make fun of someone. Thank you very much. A state competition for what? Lego building? Because if you gotta go against adults, I'm sorry to say, I don't think you're that gifted. I've seen people, basements full of Lego cities. You made Tarzan's treehouse.
Hey guys, check out my project.
That wasn't nice, Stacy.
Yeah? What are you gonna do about it?
You know, Stacy, there's a certain way we deal with bullies here at what's the school in Darman? In Brookside Elementary, Stacy. Alright, we give them stern talking to. Alright, I'm gonna give you a sad story. You're gonna feel real bad, change your ways. It's gonna start off with so you see. You're gonna feel real dumb afterwards.
I'd love to have a battle of wits with you, but it wouldn't be fair. It's obvious you're unarmed.
You're gonna pay for that, Ella.
She's actually swinging on her. Yes, finally, someone got it. This is what we've been talking about. This is what we've been waiting for. Finally, justice. That's right. Here with the book.
Who did this to you, Stacy?
The dad got on the dickies. Ew, so. You can't be getting in trouble at school. She swung first.
You can come in now, Mr. Diaz.
I'm just saying, if my kid got into a school fight because someone else swung first and my kid beat them up, my child is going home a hero in my eyes. I remember my dad bought me a game because someone was making fun of me and I was like, and I swung on them. I won the fight. I got Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi, or was it Budokai? I think I got Budokai 2. One of those ones, all right? Can't get mad at her. She was defending herself. It's not her fault that the other girl was just swinging away.
After reviewing the camera footage and talking to several students, it was clearly self-defense.
Oh, so why did you call me in?
Well, I want to talk about Ella's academic performance.
Oh, ay Dios mío, she's stupid. Ah! I knew this day was coming. I just didn't think it'd be this soon. Oh, you dummy. Oh, we're gonna have to move cities and get new identities because how dumb you are. Oh man.
I've never seen a student excel so quickly, which is why I think she needs to be put into a school for the gifted and talented.
I want to keep her exactly where she is.
Brookside has a gifted and talented school? Why haven't we seen this? Truly, we have been watching all the dumb kids because we've never seen the gifted and talented school before.
She's far more advanced than any other fourth grader. If it's the money that's a problem, they have a grant program.
Money is not the problem. I just don't want to put her in any other classroom, that's all.
But Dad...
I've made my final decision, Ella.
I'd be like, why would you think money's a problem? Why would you jump to that right away? What are you trying to say? You think I'm poor? Because I got dirt on my face? You think I don't make money? That I'll be bumming it out here in the streets? It's a crazy assumption, Miss Principal Lady.
Morning.
Oh, good morning.
Mrs. Stewart, I'd like Ella to sit in your class for the rest of the day.
Oh, did she just transfer in?
Yes, recently. She's in the 4th grade, but I want to see how she does in 5th.
You only bumped her up 1 grade. You better keep bumping her up.
Go ahead and fill this out the best that you can. Don't worry if you can't answer anything. And don't worry about the time, because everyone else started before you did, all right? All right, now, be careful. Make sure you start here. over here.
I'd be like, you know, do my work, and I'd be like, "Aight, Mrs. Wilson, back up! I understand. You keep hovering over me, man. You're not my mom." Where was I anyway? I don't know any of this. You should have held me back. It was a mistake letting me come here.
Done.
You have to try to solve all the problems, okay?
I did it. I'm done.
Wow. Have you ever seen one of these before?
Again! With the Rubik's Cube! Just because you can solve a Rubik's Cube does not mean you're smart. And if you're watching this, you know who you are, My friend's like, you talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Just because you can solve a Rubik's Cube doesn't mean you're big brain, all right? It just means you you got focusing problems. Who thought of it? I don't understand where this logic is coming from. I'm gonna go in front of Google and I'm gonna solve a Rubik's Cube. Therefore, I will show them my genius and they need to hire me. They should all be impressed.
I am so sorry. I had a job run late.
It's okay.
Thank you for watching her. You are?
Mrs. Stewart, I'm Ella's new 5th grade teacher.
5th grade? But she's in 4th.
Principal Stevens thought it would be a good idea to see how she does with slightly older kids.
I specifically told Principal Stevens that I wanted to keep her in the same class.
I told her that I wanted to hold my own daughter back from her own abilities, all right? I need her to appear dumb. I won't explain why until later in the video when I feel it's a good point for you to hear my story and why I did such things, and I eventually let her do what she needs to do. All right, but as for right now, take it back. Unlearn everything, please.
Is it possible to speak to Mrs. Diaz? I know that this is a big decision, but is it possible to get Ella's mother's input?
Mrs. Diaz isn't around anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have assumed.
Good, now you look like a jerk. That doesn't prove anything. Enough with Rubik's Cubes, Darman. Rubik's Cubes do not prove that you're smart. They don't. Anyone can do them, alright? I'm sure there are better ways to prove that she's a genius, alright? Make her solve an unsolvable question. I don't know, she's walking down the hallway and she happens to see a question on the chalkboard and in the high school side of the school, and she's like, oh, that's easy, this is what you do. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is quantum physics. And she's like, huh? Huh? And I don't know, she just solves stuff. Is there math in quantum physics? I guess. I don't know. I don't do those things.
Why aren't you dancing with me, honey?
Dad, can I please enter the Lego competition? There's a $5,000 grand prize.
Legos are fine. All you gotta do is play and build things, right?
Kinda. Except on this one, there's a time limit. So it's kind of like a competition to see who's smarter and...
Then no.
That was the first dumb thing you said. This is how you should have phrased it to your dad. Dad, can I enter in this Lego competition? It's $5,000. I'm really good at building Legos. And it's just a competition to see who can create one of the most creative Legos. And I've been really into Legos, Papa. You know, I'll be building stuff. Not only am I built different, my Lego pieces are built different, all right? Well, I'm on my A game right now. I think I got a real shot.
You're 9 years old. Instead of worrying about competitions, you should be living life. Enjoying your childhood. How about if we go have some fun at the beach and watch the sunset?
Okay, Daddy.
Okay, I guess I can kind of see where he's coming from. Okay, so it's not that he wants to hold her back. It's that he just wants her to live a normal childhood. And if everyone sees that she's smart, everyone's gonna be like, oh, she needs to do this, she needs to do that. And she's not gonna have any time for herself anymore. And she's basically gonna be passed around and quizzed and stuff like that, essentially between teachers to prove how smart she is. You know, she's not gonna get to live a fun life that a child should live. If I put it away, I won't see it and it's no longer a problem. Just gonna go ahead and Slide it in here. I wish you can get at the you know, when you need to pay every month, you just get one letter that just says everything that you do. Hey, you owe this much in everything. It don't work like that. You gotta keep track of everything. All right? You gotta be like, oh, okay, well, adulting be hard sometimes. Not my monkey, not my circus. It's the abuelita. It's the kingpin of the family. The Don.
I was thinking, tomorrow after school, what if we went and got some ice cream?
But I thought we don't have money for that.
That's not true. And even if we didn't, I'll always have enough to buy you ice cream.
Yeah? What if I want $400+ worth of ice cream? You got enough for that, Papa? Think you're smart? Good at hiding things? I know stuff. Who do you think does his family's taxes?
You know what to do.
I sure do. I'm gonna fail her. No one gets past me. I'm like a Pokemon gym leader. Ain't no one beating me.
So you're in our class again? I think so. Good. Missed you.
All right, kiddos. Now you'll have 30 minutes to finish this test, okay? Good luck.
Has anyone else seen the videos of that with this people counting? You know, they count real fast. I can't be doing that because I'm stupid. I ain't good with the numbers. She just sees her brain. Her brain just be swelling all the knowledge.
100%.
You're kidding. On an advanced high school exam?
We called it. This little girl is special.
We need to find a way to show him just how brilliant she is. Some objective proof.
You know, I get the teachers want her to do, like, they want her to advance. They want better for her. But it's ultimately the parents' decision, you know? You know, like, yeah, let's keep bumping her up in grades, where the dad's like, she's a little girl, you know? Let her be a child. What phone brand is that?
Daddy! Look, I'm in the newspaper.
Why would you do this? Do you realize the kind of problems that this is gonna cause?
This is gonna
Get in the car, Ella. We're going home, now.
Gold always shines, Mr. Diaz.
I don't think
no
he ever
matter
denied
how much
it.
you cover it up.
Didn't go as planned.
I thought you'd be proud of me.
Hey, I've seen that apartment before. I know who else lives there. Isn't that billionaire's rotten CEO son live there or something? And you live next to his future baby mama? I can't remember.
I am proud of you. I know this is very hard. And it's new for me too. But together, we're going to figure it out.
Chin up, girl. You're a Mexican, not a Mexican. All right, let's do this.
There's too much sugar in ice cream.
Ugh.
I've been calling you.
Yeah, sorry. We've been very busy with the move. It's a struggle. Is there a reason you're here?
I came to see my granddaughter and congratulate her in person.
It's always the grandmas, dude. It's always the Mexican grandmas. Always the villains, bro.
You have a great mind, just like your mom. You know, the youngest child graduated from Harvard at age 13.
Ella doesn't need to break any record.
If you keep me away from my granddaughter, I could file for custody.
What exactly do you want?
I want Ella to be with me so that I can take care of her and...
It's not happening.
Well, she can spend weekends with me then.
I'm sorry, but that...
What do you want, man? What do you want? Leave us alone, bro. Just trying to get in. Just trying to get on here. Just trying to live my life.
Certain that a judge would prefer for Ella to be with her well-off grandmother than with her father who doesn't have a job and is getting evicted from his apartment. I did a pretty good job with my daughter. I mean, she graduated high school at 12, she had a PhD at 18, and she even...
And she was constantly depressed and addicted to pills by the time she was 28.
Mexican moms, man, they be laying the pressure on. Whoever wrote this story, Must know something about Mexican families. I'm just, that's pretty good.
Blaming me?
Yes, I am. You see,
Oh, here we go.
ever since Patty was a little girl,
Powerpuff Girls.
you never let her be an actual kid.
Hey, yo, bro, what's the timeline here? I watch Powerpuff Girls. What is this timeline? You better send her back even sooner, bro. What is happening here? Don't be acting like Powerpuff Girls is some olden show and stuff. I remember going to the Powerpuff Girls movie in theaters. It was dope.
You always put so much pressure on her to do well in school and grow up too fast.
It's a different shade from the grandma, I'm just saying.
Patty never got to do any of the things other kids got to do.
She never got to experience being a kid. What did I say? What did I say?
While everyone else her age was out playing and having fun, you forced her to be constantly working. But what you didn't see was the impact it was having on her mental health.
If I was the grandma, I'd be like, something my mom would say, be like, does this story have an end? Come on, wrap it up.
And that depression only got worse as she got older.
Someone so smart, that was such a dumb thing to write. I'm sorry.
So much so that she got addicted to taking pain medication because she felt like a constant disappointment to you.
The pills aren't funny. What I'm laughing about is that she wrote, I'm so sad. I still can't get over that. Anyway, it's giving sad, so let's just keep going.
And eventually, that pain ended up taking her life.
She wasn't even driving. Was someone hit her while she was in the driveway or something? What happened? I'm kidding. I know. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm sorry. I know. Serious moment. Tear.
If it wasn't for the pressure that you were putting on Patty, she might still be with us today. She made me promise to let Ella be a kid. That is why I'm so protective of her, Ella.
That's gold.
Okay, well, before she continues, if it's a real Mexican person, who wrote this script, or is just whatever, the grandma will be like, not my fault. I didn't do anything, because they never take blame. They never take accountability. They never take blame. She's gonna be like, womp womp, cool story. Anyway, she needs to be doing a bit more. She needs to be doing more.
You know that this is hard on me too? I didn't know that she was taking pills, but you clearly did. It was your responsibility.
I only found out after I read her journal.
Journal? It doesn't even matter. I'll settle for every other weekend.
See, still not
It's either that.
Avoids the subject. Avoids the subject. Mom, I'm looking at you. Avoids the subject. I can't take blame if I avoid the subject. Smart.
Well, we can go to court. You don't have the money for that.
Why are we here again?
Well, Professor Xavier is one of the top math professors at Harvard. He met with your mom when she was just a little girl, and he helped her. Don't play with that. You'll break it.
Jen, so good to see you. You look just like your mother.
That's cool. Anyway, where's this quiz? I'm hungry.
Ella doesn't just look like Patty. She's gifted like her as well. I was hoping you could evaluate her and tell me what you think.
How about we try the problem that's on the board here?
What problem? You wrote a bunch of letters and stuff. That makes no sense. What is it? Is that S? Is that F? What's going on here?
Don't worry, it's not surprising that she can't solve it. I just gave it to my PhD students and they couldn't solve it either.
It's not a problem within the answer. It's within the question. Whoever wrote this forgot the negative sign on the exponent. Now it'll be easy to solve.
So smart. We got a little smarty pants over here. You're so gifted. So knowledgeable.
Daddy, I missed you!
Oh, I miss you too, sweetie.
I introduced Ella to a Harvard professor today,
like you,
and he was very impressed by her and wants to work with her regularly. He asked if she could be a part of a summer program that would...
Absolutely not. She needs to be with me and be a kid.
True. I respect that. My mom watching this, and she's gonna be like, that kid needs to be in school. What's Chris over here complaining? What's he yapping about now? And then she's gonna text me. She's like, "Why are you crying and telling everyone on the internet about this, huh?" Exactly what's gonna happen.
I've got great news for you. You don't have to go see that professor anymore. And you don't have to go to Harvard for the summer.
Who said I didn't want to?
All right, so we're gonna skip a little bit ahead. Remember, you can always watch the original. Long story short, the grandma finds the journal, and it was like, it was my fault. Crazy. I've never seen an abuela take accountability like that. Unheard of. Truly is a darn man story. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of just skip to the end. You're telling me no adults entered this competition?
And time! Ella wins!
Congratulations.
I take my legends. Ah! You know? That's how mad I'd be.
You were amazing, sweetheart.
I was just talking to your dad, and he's agreed to let you go to that school I was telling you about.
Gold always shines, no matter how much you cover it up.
Then what was the point, my guy? What was the point? Yeah, I don't want her showing off she's too smart, but you know what? Yeah, send her off to the cool school. Now that I realize she can make me money, bro, she a genius. Big brain.
They have an opening right now if you want to go check it out.
Actually, Dad, can we go somewhere else instead?
Ooh, strawberry?
That'll be $22.
$22?
Where's the 5K your daughter literally just won?
Here you go, Dad. Take it.
Y'all take $5,000 checks?
Okay,
Change
well,
though.
we're eating ice cream.
Ooh, thank you very much, Ella.
Grandma, do you think you could teach me how to?
How about if we just enjoy our ice cream?
So the rich grandma was there, didn't offer to pay, knowing the financial situation of the dad's, and the dad clearly gladly took the $5,000. He's like, don't mind if I do. He had no problem whatsoever. All right. I see how it is. Anyways, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button and to subscribe and turn on that little bell for notifications so you know when I go live or I post a new video. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.